Hello! Are you ready to hear about a sad story in paradise? On December 7th, 2017, something very bad happened in Hawaii. Dark clouds showed that trouble was coming. Hawaii smells sweet with flowers and the ocean. The breeze carries the scent of flowers and the salty ocean, making a lovely smell. Sunlight sparkles on the blue ocean waves, looking like diamonds on the water. The ocean's colors are always changing, showing nature's beauty. People call it a paradise, a place where worries go away, and time feels like it stops. The palm trees and the sound of the waves make a peaceful and calm feeling, but a quiet home in the green trees became a place of horror. What was once a happy place turned into a scene of fear and sadness. Telma Boinville, a happy woman known for her laughter, did not leave that house alive. She loved life and nature, and her loss was very sad for everyone who knew her. Her 8-year-old daughter saw the terrible event. She was left tied up and alone, forever hurt by what happened. Her childhood innocence was taken away, leaving a deep sadness. The peace of the island was broken by the screams of a mother taken too soon. The memory of that day still haunts the island, showing how fragile life is. The beautiful paradise was now dark and scary. The island's beauty seemed spoiled by the horror that happened. The once peaceful place now felt sad, reminding us that even in beautiful places, bad things can happen. Stay with us as we tell the story of the Telma Boinville tragedy and the shocking details that will make you question if paradise is really safe. The call came in about a possible break-in. A scared child, her voice shaking, talked about a nightmare. Deputies hurried to the house, feeling very worried. What they saw inside the house shocked them deeply. Telma Boinville, a loved wife, mother and friend, was found dead, hurt badly. The terrible crime upset everyone in the community. Who could do such a terrible thing? And why? They needed to find the person who did this, to get justice for Telma and her family. News of the murder spread quickly through the island. Fear took over the usual happy spirit. Neighbors who used to leave their doors open now checked their locks and security. Parents held their kids closer, worried and scared. Telma's murder wasn't just a crime, it hurt the island deeply. It showed that bad things can happen even in beautiful places. The community came together to support Telma's family, offering help and prayers. They wanted answers and hoped for justice. The investigation was non-stop. Detectives worked hard, putting together pieces of the crime. They looked everywhere at the crime scene for any evidence to find Telma's killer. Witnesses were interviewed, their stories adding to the clues. Security footage was checked, hoping to see the person who did it. The pressure grew with each hour, needing answers fast. The clues were few, but the investigators were very determined. They would not stop until Telma's killer was caught. Days turned into weeks. As time went on, everyone got more worried. The community was nervous, and the police felt a lot of pressure. Every day without answers felt very long. The investigation started to show results. Slowly but surely, detectives worked very hard, looking through lots of evidence, hoping to find something important. A big clue came from an unexpected place: social media. In today's world, information spreads quickly, and sometimes the best clues come from surprising places. A friend of Telma's saw a man in a surveillance video online. This friend had been following the case closely and knew that even small details could be important. The man, Stephen Brown, had recently talked to Telma about renting a room in her house. Their conversations seemed normal at first, but now they seemed more suspicious. More investigation showed a scary connection. Brown was not alone. His girlfriend, Hayley Danderand, was also involved, and their relationship was unusual. Hayley Danderand had been seen near the crime scene many times. Witnesses said her behavior was strange and suspicious. The couple was quickly identified as the main suspects. A nationwide search began, with their faces on wanted posters everywhere. The police were closing in on the couple. Law enforcement worked together, setting up roadblocks and searching remote areas. The police finally caught them. In a dramatic event, the couple was arrested, ending their crime spree. Justice was finally served. Stephen Brown and Hayley Danderand were caught in Oregon, far from where they did their terrible crime. When their mugshots were shown on TV, everyone on the island was shocked. These were the faces of evil, the people who ruined Telma's life and made the community very sad. Brown, who moved around a lot and had been violent before, looked cold and uncaring. Danderand, who was just a bit older than a teenager, looked like she didn't care. What made these two people so dark inside that they could do something so awful? The trial would show just how bad they really were. The trial of Stephen Brown and Haley Dandurand was very difficult. Prosecutors showed a lot of evidence, showing how Telma was killed. They said Brown, who wanted to kill, had murdered Telma while Dandurand watched, helping him in the terrible act. The defense said Brown was not thinking clearly because he was on drugs and that Dandurand was controlled by him. But the jury did not believe them. The evidence was too strong and the crime was too horrible. After many days of sad stories, the jury made a decision. Stephen Brown was found guilty of murder and got life in prison with no chance of getting out. Haley Dandurand was also found guilty and got a long prison sentence. Justice was done, but it was very hard for Telma's family, who were changed forever by the tragedy. The community, still sad and shocked, started to heal slowly. But the pain from that December day would always be there, reminding everyone that bad things can happen even in beautiful places. Telma Boinville's murder deeply affected the island community and beyond. It broke the feeling of safety, showing that bad things can happen even in beautiful places. The case showed how important it is to be careful and to help each other by reporting anything strange. Telma's memory inspired people to be kind and caring. Her family started a foundation in her name to help victims of violence and to promote peace. The island community, united by this tragedy, found strength in their shared grief and their commitment to remembering Telma. Telma Boinville's laughter still lives on in the hearts of those who loved her. Her laughter brought joy and light to everyone. It could make people happy even on the darkest days. Those who knew her remember her for her laughter, warmth, and kindness. Her tragic death reminds us how fragile life is and how important it is to cherish every moment. Life can change in an instant. Telma's passing teaches us to hold our loved ones close and never take a moment for granted. Each sunset reminds us of how precious time is. It also shows us the need for understanding, compassion, and making the world safer. After her loss, the community came together, united in grief and determined to honor her memory. This tragedy highlights the importance of looking out for each other and creating safe environments. While the pain of losing Telma will never fully go away, her spirit inspires hope and resilience. Her legacy is one of strength, reminding us that even in sorrow, we can find the courage to move forward. The sunset she loved now symbolize the hope and resilience she showed, encouraging us to find beauty and strength in the world. Her story shows the power of love, the importance of community, and the strength of the human spirit. Telma's life and how she touched others have left a lasting mark. Her story inspires acts of kindness and unity, showing us that love and community can help us overcome challenges. The strength of the human spirit is seen in how people have come together to support each other in her memory. Even after such a tragedy, the sun continues to rise over paradise, casting a warm glow on Telma Boinville's memory. Each new day brings the promise of healing and the chance to honor her legacy by living with love and compassion. The sunrise over the ocean reminds us that life goes on, and we can find hope and solace in the beauty of the world, just as Telma did. If Telma's story touched you, please like and share this video. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more stories that inspire and bring communities together. Thank you for watching.